for you. Tune in to Real Women, Real Talk with Kiki Okewale on Women Radio 91.7 FM every Friday by 5 p.m. As Kiki Okewale brings on different leading women who will give you a bite into their growth journey and how they beat all odds to become who they are today. Real Women, Real Talk.
Hello. Hello there. How are you doing today, beautiful souls? Welcome to another exciting episode of Real Women, Real Talk, brought to you by What Tribe Community. So there's such powerful energy in the room today, and I can feel it through the airwaves. Like my body is pumped up. I'm so pumped up. I literally had to run to make sure that, I meet up because I've missed you all so much. And I feel like there's a lot that we need to talk about today. So my energy is super pumped, and I hope you are super pumped as well. You know what I absolutely love about our community is that we're not just dreamers, we are doers. And if you're listening to me as well, I'm absolutely certain that you're not just a dreamer, you are a doer. Where women who rise, women who build, and women who show up, even when it's hard, even when it's messy, even when it's scary, we still show up regardless. We show up scared, but we go out there and do it anyways. So today is you and I, okay? Let's talk to ourselves about the things that happen. I want to talk to you, yes, the woman listening right now, who's been quiet and doing things quietly. You know how you show up consistently for your work? You do it quietly, hiding your brilliance behind the wall of not yet, not perfect, or maybe later. Why did I decide to talk about this? Few days ago, I posted a video on my social media page at I am Kiki Okewale. If you're not following me, you definitely need to be following me because I churn out nuggets on a daily basis. Okay? Now, I posted this video and I talked about how a lot of times we dim our lights. A lot of times we're hiding behind the, perfection syndrome and the feedback that I got. Oh my God. A lot of times we dim our own light. We don't, we feel like, oh, who are we to shine so bright? But the question is, who are you not to shine so bright? We hide our brilliance. We say, oh, not yet. An opportunity comes up, and the next thing you're saying is not yet. Maybe I'm not good enough for the job. Says who? Maybe I'm not perfect. You put a presentation together, and you're like, you know what? It's not perfect yet. I'll do it later. I don't want to do it now. Sis, we're diving into a heart to heart on a topic I call the power of showing up. The power of showing up. Because sometimes the greatest transaction or the greatest transformation in our lives doesn't start with a big break or a massive win. It starts with us making that decision, a decision to stop hiding, a decision to stop waiting, a decision to stop shrinking. So, how many of you here, you keep shrinking yourself? You keep dimming your own light because you feel your light is too bright for other people. How many of us here have told ourselves that hiding is better than showing up? When you get into a room, they tell you there's empty seat in front, but no, you prefer to sit at the back. That used to be me, by the way. you prefer to you prefer to sit at the back because you don't want. When you go somewhere, instead of you to be on the center stage, you prefer to be at the back stage. You keep dimming your own light. When you work in your organization, they ask for opinions, but you don't raise up your hand, you don't talk because you feel like, what do I have to say? Someone else will say it. You feel like your voice is not important enough to be heard. Even when you have great ideas, you bury these ideas. Why? Why? Why do we keep shrinking? It is time for us to stop shrinking. It is time for us to stop hiding. It is time for us to stop waiting. The time to show up is now. Because really, tomorrow is not even promised. They offer you a job and you are like, oh, Lagbaja is better at it. Eh? Makawai, tell me, tell me why you feel like you're not good enough. Tell me why you refuse to show up for yourself. So, real quick, let me tell you a story about a lady called Tola. Ordinary in every way by the world standard, soft spoken, introverted, unsure of herself. Tola had a dream, a very bold one at that. Tola wanted to speak. Tola wanted to teach. Tola wanted to inspire. But fear convinced her that she had nothing new to say. Fear convinced her that she's not all that. So Tola would sit in rooms and Tola would dream her life. Tola was so convinced that the expert had already said it all. So Tola stayed silent. So Tola stayed behind the scenes for years. Many of us feel like we're Tola right now. Tola will write down in her journals, but Tola would never speak out in public. Tola kept dreaming behind closed doors, but she never let her light shine. Until one day, someone asked her to speak at a woman's hangout. Nothing fancy, just 15 minutes. And just 15 women sitting in the living room. Hey, Tola showed up. Tola was shaking. Her voice was cracking. But guess what? She decided, you know what? It's just 15 women. I'll give it a try. This is what Tola had always wanted to do all her life. That she didn't give herself the opportunity to do it. So she got this opportunity. And then Tola showed up. Guess what happened when Tola was done? Hey, the room, the applaud, the clap, the hug, the tears in the eyes of so many women in that room. 4 women came to Tola crying, saying, thank you for showing up. Thank you for saying these things that you've said. Thank you. I feel so much better. Imagine if Tola didn't show up. One said, you just told my story. Another one said, that was the sign I have been praying for. And right there in that little room, everything changed for Tola. She didn't become an overnight success, no, but she became visible. She became seen. And she realized that she had been waiting for a spotlight. But all she really needed to do was step into the room. So today's conversation is for you. You've been holding yourself back. Do you feel like a Tola right now? I'm asking you that question seriously. Do you feel like a Tola right now? When I posted something similar to this on my post, the engagement was top the roof. Everybody saying, I am Tola. I was Tola. I used to be Tola. I'm still Tola. Who are you right now? Let's talk about this because we need to talk about these things. Some of us are waiting for things to be perfect. So today's conversation is for you. For every woman who's been waiting for perfect before she begins. For every woman who doubts if her story is enough. Can I remind you of something powerful today? Out of over 8 billion people in the world, no one, absolutely no one has your DNA. No one has your fingerprint. No one has your voice. No one has had to go through your journey the way you went through your journey. That alone is proof that you are here for something, something bigger. And your voice matters. No matter what your story is, it's going to inspire someone. Everything that I had to go through made me who I am today. Every experience has made my voice even more important. And so, no matter what you've gone through, your story does matter. You do have something to say. Someone somewhere is waiting to hear your story to be motivated. So, what are you waiting for? Tola, Fumi, Chioma, Chidima, Kemi, Kiki, Rosemary, I am talking to you and I'm calling you today. I want you to know that it is your time. Your voice matters. It is your time to be heard. And the world is waiting for something divine that you carry, something only you can deliver. Trust me, we're waiting. On this program, we help women achieve all round transformation. And of course, that includes your career, your home, your finance, your health, your emotional well being. Because guess what? A woman who shows up fully in every area of her life is unstoppable. I know I can't hear you, but I want you to say this: I am unstoppable. I want you to say this: I am unstoppable. So lean in faith, grab your journal, grab your tea or water. I'm grabbing my water. Grab whatever it is you need to grab and let's do this together. Now, I want you to always remember that you have to get up and make a move because the world will never see you until you see yourself. And there is absolutely no one that is quite like you. You're still listening to Real Women, Real Talk on Women Radio 91.7. I am Kiki Okewale, and I am so glad that you're here because I'm here specifically today just for you. Now, let's share two quotes from the topic of today. You don't have to be an expert to start, but you have to start to be an expert. That's from Melanie Perkins. It's about being bold enough to step up and take a chance, even when you don't have all the answers. That's from Anne Shuke. If you're just tuning in, welcome again to Real Women, Real Talk on Women Radio 91.7. Today's topic is one that every woman building her empire needs to hear. And it is the power of showing up, how to stop hiding and start rising. The phone lines are open. I want you to call in. Tell me if you are taller or if you were once the taller and now you've stepped out of that taller zone. The number to call is 07000 917 917. I'll take that again. 07000 917 917. We also have a toll-free line for ladies. The number is 0800 1235 917. Or you can send a text or WhatsApp message on 070 3175 6537 to be a part of the conversation. If you're joining us on social media, you can drop your comments and I will definitely read it out. You can also listen via our website, www.wfm917.com, or download the mobile app, WFM 917. Now, you're still tuned in on Real Women, Real Talk. And like I said, today's conversation is very deep. I'd want for you to phone in. I'd want to hear how you were able to step into your true purpose in life. Are you someone who used to dim a light and now you've moved from the backstage to the center stage? How did you do that? Someone is listening right now and saying, I want to be able to shine. I have so much inside of me that I want to share with the world, but I don't know how to. How do I leave my comfort zone? How do I stop dimming my own light? Please do phone in. The number is 07000 and the free line is 0800 917. All right. So we're talking about the power of showing up and how stepping out of the shadows can shift your life in the most unexpected ways, like it did for Tola. But before we can fully embrace this power, we've got to confront something heads up. The three lies that keep so many women from showing up boldly. These are lies that are subtle. These are lies that are sneaky. These are lies that dress up as wisdom or humility. But make no mistake, my dear sister, they are fear in disguise. So let's talk about them as I wait for you to phone in. I'm waiting for you to phone in. Oh. Today is you and I. I've said it. Now, the first lie is I am, I am not ready. I am not ready. How many of us have camped here for years? You know, in that camp of I'm not ready. Oh, it's not perfect yet. Oh, I haven't done it. I haven't completed it. You see, we have to understand something that we are all learning. And we keep learning. We keep researching. We keep preparing. But the truth is, sometimes we keep upping from one course or certification to another just for us to have the permission to start. Now, don't get me wrong. Preparation is good. Excellence matters. For me, I keep preparing. I keep taking new courses. But here is the truth. Clarity comes through movement, not stagnation. Sometimes the only way to get ready is actually for you to begin. You have to start for you to be ready. You grow into readiness. And by taking imperfect action, you may never feel ready, but you are always called. So that I am not ready. How many of you are in that zone of I'm not ready? Oh, yeah, yeah, raise your hand up. I wish I can see your hand right now. Can't, but I'm sure you can. And you know, to thyself be true. Are you one of those people that have stopped moving because you feel that you're not ready? You keep telling yourself, I'm not ready. You keep dreaming your own life. Perfection is a lie from the pit of hell. It's an illusion. There's nothing called perfect. We keep learning. We keep learning on a daily basis. So that's number one. The second lie is where we say there's nothing special about me. Hey, child, I don't even know what to say with this. Are you one of those people that feel like there's nothing special about you because you didn't go to university? You feel there's nothing special about you because you're not working in a big company. You feel there's nothing great about you or there's nothing special about you because you're not this, you're not that. You keep comparing your life to Lagbaja and Tamedu. You keep telling yourself, I'm basic. There's nothing special. There's nothing about my voice that is to be heard. Kiki has said it all. This person has said it all. They've done it all. And so, what would I do that is special? This lie is dangerous because it sounds like humility, right? Some of you are like, oh, I'm just humble. But it's really an attack on your God given uniqueness. Comparison has robbed too many women of their power. You scroll through social media, you see women doing what you want to do, and you think, why bother? She's already doing it. Why bother? Someone else already has the floor. But let me tell you something. Oh, I have a color. Hello. Hello, please tell me your name and where you're calling from. Hello, I can't hear you. It looks like I lost that call. Oh, hello. All right. So it kind of looks like he lost the call. But please keep trying to call. The phone lines are still open. The number to call is 07000 and the toll free line is 0800 917. I'm waiting for your call. I am definitely waiting for your call. All right. So, as I was saying, comparison has robbed too many women of their power. You scroll through social media, you see women doing what you want to do, and you think, why bother? How many of us have felt this way? You get that idea, you sleep on the idea, you don't go ahead and do it. You don't show up. And then suddenly you see someone else doing that idea. And because of that, you are telling yourself, why do I want to do it? I don't want it to be called competition. Hey, someone else is doing what you are called to do. It is not a competition. Go do your own. You are going to do it in your own unique way. It is confirmation that you should go ahead and do it. Earlier this year, I started my fabric printing company where we actually print made in Nigeria fabrics. And yes, I haven't seen anyone do it in Nigeria. So I decided to go and do it at trade. And the way the clients have been bombarding us with orders, because you can now customize your own print. Whether you're doing a Shrebi, you can customize your prints. Whether you're a ready-to-wear vendor, you can have your own prints, unique for you. If somebody goes ahead to do it another day, go do it your own way. I'm not going to see it as a competition. And competition can also be healthy because you look inwards. What am I not doing right? Let me do it better so that people can choose me. I am proof, I am a confirmation that this works. So if you see it, it means that it's possible. It means it's available. Go out there and do it. Go do it. And guess what? There is room for your voice. There is room for your flavor. Your way of showing up is not going to be my way of showing up. The world doesn't need more copies. The world needs you. They need you raw, they need you real, and they need you showing up, rising up. So I've talked about two lies from the pit of hell. And the first one is, I am not ready. You're ready. You are ready. Yes, you. You are ready. Go do it. And the second line is, there's nothing special about me. God does not create something that is not special. I can tell you this for a fact. You are special. You are unique. Go do it in your own way. Now, the third line is, I have to have it all figured out. Save who? Who has told you that line? Who is the motivational speaker that have told you that you have to have it all figured out before you go out there and do it? This lie keeps us waiting in the wings. It convinces us to delay our dreams until we have a 10-step plan, until we have a sponsor, until we have a logo, until we have a perfect brand photo, until we have an investor. But you know what? Purpose doesn't come with a perfect road map. It comes with a whisper. It comes with a pull, with a nudge. And that's where faith comes in. Sometimes all you get is the next right step. Honestly, and I'm going to keep using this fabric printing business I started in February as an example. If I'd waited until I have it all figured out, I wouldn't have started. Didn't know anything about it. I went out there to learn. I went to China. I went to these factories, I learned. And then I didn't really understand everything. I bought the equipment. And as the machine came, I kept learning on the job. My team and I, we kept learning on the job. We didn't wait until we have it all figured out. We made mistakes. We made some losses. But guess what? In 2 months, we are better for it. The others keep coming in. We didn't have a roadmap. I jumped into it. And that's one thing with me. I take risks. I go out there and I do it. When I get that nudge, I know it's the spirit talking to me. I know there's so much inside of me that I have to do. Then I go out there and I do it. So you have a pull right now. You have a nudge right now. Leverage on the faith that you have. Go out there and do it. Trust me, when you take that step, the next one appears. And then the next one appears. And then the next one appears. And before you know it, you're walking in rooms you never thought you'd ever enter. Simply because you moved. Let me tell you something. You have to move. You have to move. Because before you know it, you're walking in rooms you never thought you'd enter. Simply because you moved. Let me tell you something from my heart today. If God gave you that vision, He already equipped you for the journey. You don't need to know it all to begin. You just need to say yes. Yes to showing up. Yes to being seen. And that's why I'm going to quickly play one of my favorite songs. Tatiana, my noise like you. It's so important you understand that there is no one that is quite like you. You have to show up in your own way. Show up in your own uniqueness. Show up in your own way, but you have to show up. So enjoy Tatiana, my noise like you, just for a few seconds, and I will be back. There's no one will never see you until you do. No, they never really care what you're going through. So you gotta show them, baby. You gotta show them the beauty. You gotta give them what you got. No, don't let them say what you're not. 'Cause you are strong. You are wise. You are worth beyond a thousand reasons why. You can be perfect, baby. Cause nobody's perfect, darling. No, 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 there's nobody in the world like you. What do you do when you can't let go? What do you say when you just don't know how you feel? And you know nobody knows how you feel. Cause everybody got their own damn problem. So everybody's trying to find their way, and they might get struggle in this world. You just know you're not alone. You don't always have to stay strong all by yourself. I said it's okay to ask for help. I'm people find me, but they don't define me. And you will find people who help redesign you. People will find me, but they don't define me. And you will find people who help redesign you. You are a world, but you didn't think you were this way. Now, yeah, baby, you are strong. You are wise. You are worth beyond a thousand reasons why. And you can be perfect, baby. There's nobody perfect, but nobody in the world like you. Absolutely. There is no one in the world like you. You have to get up. You have to show up for the world to know what you carry. It is very, very important. So it's time to say yes to becoming who you were always meant to be. So here is your mirror moment, sis. What lie have you believed that has kept you from showing up fully? Is it fear of judgment? Is it fear of failure? Is it fear of being too much or not enough? Whatever it is, today is your invitation to release it. What is it that is holding you back? What is it that is stopping you from doing all the great things you were meant to do? You were called to do. Is it the fear of judgment or failure? Fear of being too much or not enough? Someday, one time someone told me, you do too much. And some of us get worried about somebody saying you do too much. Is it the fear of people judging you? Whatever it is, today is your invitation. Release it, because here is the deeper truth. You were never meant to be perfect. You were meant to be present. You were never meant to be everything. You were meant to be you, fully, freely, and fiercely. The phone lines are open, and the number to call is 07000 917 or call the toll free line for free for ladies on 0800 1235 917. Now, if you've stayed through with me through this episode, I know something inside you is shifting, because once you see the truth, you can't unsee it. We've exposed the lies. We've talked about what holds us back. Now, real quick, let's talk about how. How do you start showing up boldly, even when it feels scary, even when you don't feel like it, even when you feel like you're not enough? Let me give you some soul-led smart steps you can take starting today. And I hope your journal is filled up. Number one, start where you are with what you have. You don't need a perfect plan, a perfect body, a perfect bank account. You just need to begin exactly where you are. If you want to be seen, post that story. Post it. Some of you have content on your phone. You keep waiting for it to be perfect. If you want to be seen, post that story. If you want to be heard, speak up in the room. If you want to lead, then serve boldly in the space you are in. Don't despise your small beginnings. Those are your training ground. Everything you're learning right now is preparing you for what you have been praying for. Number two, show up for you. Not for the applause, but for you. This one is very, very huge. Because sometimes if you're not being seen, if you're not being awarded, if you're not being getting the acknowledgement, you can sometimes feel like, oh, what you're doing is not good enough. But I want you to know that your value is not in the numbers of your likes. Your value is not in the numbers of your followers. Your value is not in the numbers of your comments. It's in your obedience to the call. It's in your consistency, not the crowd. So instead of asking, will people respond? Ask, did I show up with truth? Did I show up with my heart? Did I show up with purpose? When you show up from that place, you don't just build a brand, you build impact, you build legacy. Number three, practice in safe spaces. If visibility feels overwhelming, start in rooms where you feel safe. That could be your tribe, a WhatsApp group, a community of women, like the One Tribe community. Share your ideas, practice your voice, find feedback, get encouragement. Because the more you practice showing up authentically, the stronger your voice becomes. Number four, affirm your identity daily. Every morning, look yourself in the mirror and say, I am enough. Say this with me. I am enough. I am called. I am capable. I am ready. I'll take that again. I am enough. I am called. I am capable. I am ready. Words shape our reality. Speak life until your spirit catches up with your confession. And number five, take messy, imperfect, glorious action. What do I mean? Yes, it might be clumsy at first. Yes, you make mistakes, but the goal is progress, not perfection. Remember, courage is not the absence of fear. It is the decision to move forward despite the fear. And six, the world is waiting on what you carry. You owe it to your calling to be seen. Okay? Right. In conclusion, I want us to close this today's episode with this. I want you to hold on to this truth. You don't need permission to be powerful. You already are. Say this with me. I don't need permission to be powerful. I am already powerful. Don't wait for the world to recognize you before you show up. Show up so that the world can recognize you. Every dream, every idea, every business, every purpose, it needs you. The real you, not the filtered, the polished, the over prepared version, but the present, the powerful, the rising version of who you are right now. So let today be the day that you stop hiding. Let today be the day you stand tall in your life. Even if your knees are shaking, let today be the day that you say, I am ready. I am ready. Kiki Okewale, I am ready. Ready to be seen, ready to be heard, ready to make your mark. Because no one does it quite like you. Absolutely. No one can do this radio program the way that I do it. No one can speak the way that I speak. No one can show up the way that I show up. And that is the reality. No one is quite like you. So once again, I'd like to thank you for joining me on Real Women, Real Talk. This is the space where we remind each other that we are not just women. We are wonder. I want you to keep shining. I want you to keep rising. I want you to keep showing up for yourself. I want you to keep walking in the fullness of who you are. This program is brought to you by What Tribe Community. What Tribe is a safe space, a community. We are on Facebook as What Tribe, WHATRYBE. We share nuggets, we bring information, we bring ideas, we do conferences, we have hangouts. It is a free community that we've set up for women to be able to live in their purpose and in their truth. And I'm inviting you today to join our community. You'll find us on Instagram as well, WHATRYBE. WHATRYBE. We believe that a win for one is a win for all. So next time, we're going to bring another amazing topic. But don't forget, keep showing up because you're worthy to be seen. I'd like to say a very big thank you to my dear What Tribe community for sponsoring this program. Real Women, Real Talk on Women Radio 91.7. I'd also like to say a very big thank you to my producer, Rose Yusuf Kasha. I hope I get that right. Kaisa. If I got that wrong, permit me. Forgive me for that. I like to get names right. Rose Yusuf Kaisa. And my executive producer, Tom Okewale Shonaya. And my executive assistant, Rosemary Ben Bassey. To my listener, I love you all so much. Thank you for listening, tuning in. For those who tried to call in, thank you so much for trying. For the calls that I missed, I apologize. Don't forget to join us again next week, Friday at exactly 5 p.m. on Real Women, Real Talk with Kiki Okewale. Till we meet again, make sure you stay safe, stay blessed, and stay happy. Remember to enjoy the rest of your evening and your weekend. Bye for now. I leave you with the song Kelly Clarkson, What Doesn't Kill You? That is Stronger by Kelly Clarkson. See you next week. Bye. Okay, guys. Oh, today was a struggle. I'm not going to lie. Like, I've been shooting, been so exhausted, but I had to show up because that's what we're talking about, right? Showing up. I had to show up, but I was short of breath. I was panting. I was tired, but I'm glad I showed up. Make sure you show up. I'll see you next week. Bye.